Lana Scott, welcome back to the Lighthouse, guys. This is number 4 in a short series I'm doing about the energy portals that are opening up on this sky picture that I took. And I'm getting some different messages from it now that I'm at portal 4. And I'm going to explain as I go along, okay? So first of all, this is that messenger that's coming in. But this time with this reading, this messenger is feeling like something that I'm picking up, that this is in the future, some type of something happening actually on the earth. If anyone's familiar with Ann Taylor, she did a reading a few months back. The angels were telling her something about where everybody would be okay, but it was talking about some kind of volcanic action happening. And I'm just going to point out these things, and then we'll talk about them. So first of all, this feels like it's coming up from the floor of the ocean, but it feels like there's this big protective guide energy there, and it feels like it's coming up, and I'm seeing all these faces, all these energetic beings. Like I'm seeing one here. I don't know if y'all can see it or well or not. Then I'm seeing this portal right here opening up. Okay. I'm seeing all this upper energy going on in the atmosphere. There's a face here. I see a face here. See, there's a nose. There's a nose, a mouth. There's 2 eyes. See that? And then there's like a face here. I mean, you can literally see a face. There's a mouth. There's a nose. There's eyes. And there's all these light beings coming in to protect. Okay? And all this energy is just going whoosh. And sending out these cosmic waves over the whole earth. Okay? Then I want to point out to y'all, right above 4 and 5 here, we've got these 2 clouds that came up like this. This one is feeling like the energy of the, and I don't have the deck right here by me, of the white dragon spirit coming up. That's in the river deck that I showed everybody not too long ago in a reading. And then over here, they're drawing my attention to, it's feeling like this is a cliff or trees or something. And all this energetic energy, when this thing comes up and happens, okay? And it kind of feels like these right here are connected, okay? And it's all this energy being released that is going with this ascension and leveling up for people. It's something to do with this Merkaba activation energy. Ascension, you are rising up, okay? Bringing harmony and balance, serious energy. And this feels like something that this time for this portal is actually something physically happening on the planet of Earth, okay? So then I pulled the gateway activation card. First of all, I got higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So this feels like a bunch of major healing going on, and those that are meant to be healers, that are meant to step through this portal and shine their light upon the world and bring in this major energy to help heal people, the earth, the planet, and spread divine love everywhere, okay? And it literally feels like it's a wheel in the sky, okay, with this bright pink-hearted daylight right here, okay? And then it feels like for whoever this message is for, there's this intense healing going on inside. Major spirituality coming, jumping, burning, coming forth, okay? Karmic release, radical transformation. This feels like something that happens on the planet that causes people to do a major transformation. And all these light beings and all this light is coming in. Okay? So whoever this is for, this is feeling like something happens and all of a sudden, not so much even an aha moment, but it feels like a group or a bunch of people or something like that, where when this happens, healers are suddenly thrust into the light. These people that are meant to lead, guide. And it feels like all of a sudden someone's going to be behind the scenes, someone's going to be up front, out. We're going to start hearing different types of messages from the universe, from different seers, high priests, high priestesses, mystics. It just feels like a information overload almost. Okay? And then it feels like another portal opens up that brings a lot of balance and a lot of divine interaction. Okay? And then we got this dragon's eye right here, and it's actually, you're seeing it from the side, but if you look at a Merkaba it feels like seeing it from the top. Do you see this right here? And then you see this right here, but it's from the side. But it feels like no matter where you are, it's going to affect people. Okay? And it's going to bring in this much more balance and information coming in, initiations coming in, and people suddenly rising up in some sort of way. Then we've got the Venetian Galactic Council coming in. Star being guides are answering the call, time to shine. This feels like all these little lights that are coming in from all these different places. This feels like where they're actually coming down through this portal. Okay? And I'm kind of seeing these all go together. Okay? See this light right here? And then this heart activation. The portal there. And then all this sudden understanding and information coming in, and then another portal opening to help you pull it all together. And then these higher vibrational beings, I'm feeling like I don't want to say a lot of you, I'm feeling like whoever this message is for, some of you are going to be your intuition's going to spark. I've been talking about that spark for a while, and I feel like a lot of you are suddenly, you're going to start making connections between these star beings. There's going to be a lot of balance. I'm also noticing these 4 points right here. There's one. There's one. There's one. These little white dots. Like the 4 corners of the earth or something. You know? Where people are going to start making these connections. It feels like a lot of expansion. I think some of I'm also feeling like some of the special children that have already been born are also going to be having some understandings, and people are going to be going, well, how do you know that? And some of these indigo children, some of these kids that are being born now that are, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, different ages, really, actually, making a connection with these others. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this really good. I'm trying to explain to you what I'm saying. And it's going to be some kind of spirit, sacred thing going on. See how this church is all lit up? So it feels like all this light comes in, and it's very sacred, and it really touches off a lot of those that are of higher vibration energy, that have all these higher star beings and people's vibrations rising up through the work that they're doing, the meditations that they're doing, and all these also other portals also opening up and because it says glass portal here, I'm feeling like this is where the light comes in and shines. People's heart chakras are opening up, and they're suddenly just stopping and going, okay, I'm understanding now. And I don't know what it is, or what, I think it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to depend on the person, but I'm feeling like it comes in, and it feels like it just feels like some kind of sacred aftermath that happens. And this card right here is the casino card. It says jackpot moments and betting in the odds. And it feels like in some sort of way it's going to be, I just feel like it's like a huge aha moment that opens up new types of creativity, technology hub, all of a sudden more people helping to heal. It just feels like some kind of mass energetic explosion, okay, that we're going to become aware of with this, and it's going to bring some kind of light to the whole world. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because it really feels like at this point, when we get to this point, maybe these things don't open up all at once, but it feels like 4 or 5, and then this big one. It just feels like we're headed towards something big that's coming in that is meant to really spark off some people that start looking for other people of like mind, like energy. Let me get a timing on this, because this is, mind you, this is number 4, but it feels like it's really close to number 5, and then something happens, and a lot of people just sit up and take notice. So we've got June, this coming June, for some of you. May for some of you. Whatever kind of timing. Some of you are going to start being sparked off by this going into next year. I already told everybody that I felt like after we got into next year, there was going to be a lot of more energetic shifts and things going on than we had this year. And in the beginning of this year, the first 6 months, we had a lot of things going on in the heavens, on the earth. We've here in the States, we've had a government change. We just all kinds of. It just feels like the energy's just going to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the only card that flipped over here is the only one I'm going to look at. When you let go, there's one underneath. In festive season. In June, when school lets out, is usually festive season because there's all kind of things for the kids to do, right? This is also showing a harvest time. So this also feels like with this harvest time that this is when, again, this just feels, this goes right along here in this May and June. And just everything. I think some people, so I'm just feeling a lot of standing up and being grateful and being thankful during some kind of festive thing, some kind of thing that gets harvested when all this happens, going towards this fifth and final portal, and then this energetic thing that happens here on the planet, or that opens up something on the planet, and it almost feels like this is like the collective, and all this energy comes in, and it goes all the way down to the roots of the planet even. Does that make sense? And it just feels like it just comes sweeping in, and there's this mass change among humanity itself. Okay, so guys, I'm going to stop and leave that one right there. And there is, I don't know. It just feels like, and I think some of you are feeling it already, are going to start feeling like come around December, January, because is it January, November? No, November. Next month is when we go back into Aquarius. I feel like a lot of major change is going to happen, guys, and this feels like something on the planet happens that just brings in, I don't know, it just feels like all this higher vibrational energy just explodes in this Pluto going into Aquarius season. All right, guys. I hope this resonated for somebody. I feel like this has a lot to do with a lot of the healers, the hands-on healers, the seers, the mystics, the earth healers, the physical healers, the people that have all kind of psychic abilities. And these star beings are coming in to help. The Venetian Galactic Council, they come in to help. All right, guys. Be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.